Hi guys, it's Krista from Playing with a Purpose, and today I'm going to share with you my classroom tour for the month of July. If you're new here, my name is Krista and I'm a childcare provider for up to 5 children, and on my channel you'll find tips and tricks, all things related to childcare, shopping hauls, and the odd family vlog. All through the month of June we studied insects, and the children have really enjoyed learning about them and finding them outdoors. And because we don't spend a lot of time indoors in the summer, I find sometimes a lot of the toys that I rotate in and out for the summer months don't get used very often. And so this month I opted to just change a few things up. And since we did insects and we're still enjoying that, we're just gonna add some camping and some beach just to kind of expand the theme a little bit. And it's hard to believe I only have 4 weeks left before I'm on vacation for the month of August. This is my first year and I'm taking the whole month of August off, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm hoping to have a good vacation time with my family and recharge my batteries, but also kind of just get myself organized for the coming year. So without further ado, let me get started. My sensory table is the same. We just have the lentils with some insects inside here with a couple of magnifying glasses and some containers. I also wanted to mention that I had 2 littles just graduate my program. The parents are teachers, and so they ended with me at the end of June. And I have 2 new littles starting on Tuesday. And so I have 2 new kids to the program that haven't seen any of the materials yet. And because we all know how that whole learning process goes, before they know the routine, it's kind of like September where you want to have less toys out so that things are easy to clean up when the children aren't familiar with all the routines yet. At the writing center, I just left out the light table, and there's some insect x-rays for the children to match up with these cards. For some gross motor indoors, I have the big rocker out, and then at our science table, I put out some new interesting materials for them to look at. So there's different types of shells, and I also put a little weighing station out for the children to be able to explore weight. On our first toy shelf, I left out the Folkman puppets. I have the bumblebee, the monarch butterfly, I have the ladybug, and then I also have the praying mantis. And then down here I have the Melissa and Doug 24-piece puzzle, along with a couple of Montessori styled insect puzzles. We have the ladybug, we have a butterfly, and the fly. I kept out the Very Hungry Caterpillar stacking toy, and I also kept out these insects for the children to look at. They've actually really enjoyed looking at these, and so I want to keep them out. And then down here I took out these sorting stones, so you can sort them by color or by shape. Over on the second toy shelf, I kept out the learning resource ladybug activity. So this is helping the children learn their numbers. So the children would count the number of dots on the ladybug and then find the corresponding leaf. What I really love about this activity is that it's a self-correcting toy because the children will also be matching them by shape. So the number 4 ladybug fits on this leaf. The 2 new little ones that are starting are just under 2, and so I kept out these pull toys. These are always super popular with the toddlers and preschoolers. I kept out this Plan Toy B set, but I will monitor this closely because I do have 2 younger children coming, and I'm not 100% sure how much they put things in their mouths. So I'll keep an eye on them, and then I may have to switch out something else if I see that they're putting things in their mouth. The new little guy loves anything with wheels, so I wanted to make sure that I had some things that he would enjoy when he first gets here. And then I put out this little camping set. This is super old school. It's the Little People set, but it's a camper. And the children can open it up, and it sets up like this. It has a little latch here for towing, and the little people are absolutely adorable. This little girl's got a swimsuit on and some flip-flops, and this little guy's ready for the beach. This guy's going on a hike. And then we have a little cooler here that opens, and a campfire, and then there's a little girl on an inner tube, some camping chairs. So it's a really cute little set. There's also some sleeping bags. This is especially a fun toy when the families go camping themselves. I kept a lot of the same materials out for circle time because the children have been enjoying them. But I did take out this little Folkman finger puppet. He's a firefly. He's so sweet. He has a leather head and wings, and he actually lights up so the children can see how fireflies have lights inside their bodies. I did switch up a lot of our books. I kept some insect books, but I also wanted to add some summer books in. So I added some beach books, ice cream, summer vacation, camping, and of course, all the children have been going berry picking, and so this is going to be a really fun book. So we'll have some fun new books to read. So because I'm starting with 2 new children, I definitely want to lower the amount of toys that I have, because it's going to be a learning process for them to learn where all the materials go, and they're definitely younger than the rest of my group, so I want to keep things kind of low key here, but I'll just show you what I put out in my block center to keep things simple. So the only thing I put out in my block center other than the regular blocks is this little camping Lego set. It's super cute. It has a camping van and a tent, and then the pieces are really cool. It has like a canoe. So this is what all the pieces look like. Sometimes I like to keep the book out because it gives them building ideas. I kept the toy basket empty. I have the doll strollers out. And then on the shelf in the kitchen, I put out some smoothies, some ice cream, and some popsicles. And then down here, I just put a little basket with some beach towels and a little hat. For the dress up this month, I put out some Crocs, some flip-flops, lots of sunglasses, a couple of beach hats, and a couple of swimsuits. I added some ice cream coasters. I kept out the bees. They're having a lot of fun on these. And then I dressed our dolls in some summer clothes. These clothes here I've thrifted, and I always find it so hard to find doll clothes. Once in a while I find some that are small enough for dolls, but I got some little undershirts on these guys. And then I put some more summer clothes in a basket here for the dolls. Some summer undershirts, a couple of dresses, and some little bathing suits. I debated on whether or not to take out the tent, but I decided ultimately that it would probably be best if I just kept some active stuff in the room for the children in case we get stuck in, because we've been having some days with poor air quality and we've had to stay in. And so I thought having this slide might be a good idea. So that's it for this month's tour. I'm Krista with Playing with a Purpose. I'll see you next time.